so much for joining me today. I'm Carolyn. I'm a channel, I'm a distance energy healer, and I'm a spiritual awakening mentor. And I offer channel messages from the LightKeepers, who are a group of angelic beings who assist you in your ascension and awakening journey. So today we're just going to try something different and we're going to pull cards. So for those of you who are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much to everybody who always joins me in these videos and are regular subscribers. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me get these videos out to more people. That said, below in the description box, you're going to see a link that will take you to more free content. It's basically my email list after you see a video on how to create flow in your body for health and wellness. Every Friday, I send out a message of support for you from the LightKeepers for the week forward. So with that today, we're just going to go ahead and get right into the card pull. Okay, so today what I'm going to do is something a little different. I don't normally work with cards, but what we're going to do is start using some of my new card decks that I have. I have actually 5 card decks now. 3 newer ones recently that I was guided to buy. And so I'm going to, on occasion, as I feel like it, and get the messages as I wake up in the morning to do a card pull for all of you, and it will be a collective message, but as we know, the collective messages then boil down into individual messages. And okay, I just heard, and they're timeless. Okay, so what they're saying to me is that even though I'm doing the card pull now for this particular day, which in this case is January 4th, they're timeless. They're going to apply to you moving forward as well. So you can keep that in mind, particularly if you're finding this video after the 4th. So what I'm going to do it kind of my way. First of all, I don't shuffle like probably a normal card shuffler does. I just do it my way. And what we're going to do is we're going to wait for 3 cards to pop out in some way. And I'm going to talk in the meantime. And then what we're going to do is, I'm not going to use the book. I'm going to channel the information that they want you, the LightKeepers want you to know. And then, of course, as I've always said, if something resonates, take it with you and use it. If it doesn't, then, it's just something to put in the back of your mind. But again, this is just more information for your journey forward. So I hope you enjoy this today, because I'm going to try a few new things this year. We'll see what happens. All right, so what we're going to do today is I'm just going to shuffle in my own way. Oh, what I want to do first is tell you what card deck I'm using. So this is Gaia Oracle, Toni Carmine Salerno, Guidance, Affirmations, Transformation. Honestly, I haven't even looked at any of this. I have used the cards a couple times for myself in the last week. I just bought these last week. So anyway, what we're going to do is move forward into Carolyn's way of shuffling, which is probably, different than what you would do. We all have our own ways, all right? So with that said, we are starting out in the new year already. And I will tell you, I don't know about you. So this is Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Sunday and Monday were so difficult for me. I was questioning everything. It was like, what am I doing? Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing in the future? I've had my business now for, since 2017. And it's shifted and changed quite a bit. My gifts have grown pretty exponentially. But I know there's something more coming down the road. But we're in that time right now where we don't know. A lot of us don't know. We're like, oh, something's different. We're trying this. We're trying that. We're doing different things. We're not feeling inspired or passionate about things that maybe all of a sudden show up and we're like, oh, maybe that's it. It's like we're searching. Okay, I just heard that. Oh, I have chills. Okay, searching. But the thing is, we don't have to search, okay? This is a time right now where everything's gelling. I think I said that in our December update. We're still shuffling. Where this January time is going to feel kind of like that. Like, oh my gosh, I don't really know what I want to be doing in the future. So again, this is like, okay, they just gave me the metaphor, the cocoon in, okay, we're going to stop right here, and I'm going to pull these 3 here in a second. They're giving me the metaphor, the cocoon, the butterfly, or the caterpillar in the cocoon. Okay, you can argue that, oh, well, we've been through that. We're awakening, and that this is different right now. It's a phase within a phase. It's a spot where we are right now for this next phase of our journey, which is essentially kind of spinning around in that cocoon. All right. Okay, we're going to stop here because cards popping out here. I've got 1, 2, and I've got 3. Okay, we are going to work with these cards today. Set the others aside. All right, here we go. I'm going to show them to you, and then I'm going to ask for some information on each of them, and maybe then collectively as a set. All right, the first one, Goddess of Creation, Transformation, Creativity, and Wholeness. Okay, we're going to talk about this one first. Transformation, creativity, and wholeness. Okay, so here's the thing. This very much ties to what we're just talking about. So creativity, we've talked about how creativity is a big part of what is going to be happening in 2022. And what I had mentioned actually in December was we're actually going to be in creation mode, but right now we're doing that gelling piece. That's the transformation. Okay, we're transforming. Again, like I said earlier, the cocoon, the caterpillar in the cocoon getting all mushy. And so we're going through that phase of transformation. And remember, the spiritual awakening journey is a full-on process. And we can say, hey, we're the butterfly that's coming out of that cocoon. So remember, the spiritual awakening process is all about transformation. But within that larger umbrella process, we have smaller transformational pieces of the process, stages of the process. So it's like in total, we're going through transformation. We're the caterpillar going into the cocoon to become the butterfly ultimately, right? But we have a lot of those pieces where we're transforming throughout the entirety of the spiritual awakening process. And what this does then is this creates the fullness of who we are. Wholeness is what they're saying here. So let's see what else they have to say about this. Okay, they're saying you now are reaching a new stage of your journey. Oh, this is a completion phase. Okay. Into the full-on transformation of who you are as a being on this earth. Recognizing the soul of who you are. Turning into more than you can imagine. This is a time right now of, they keep saying completion. It's a completion phase. Okay, so we've been through. Okay, is that what you're saying? Okay, we've been through a phase. We were in a completion phase, and now we're going into a new transformation phase. That makes so much sense, though. If you think about the fact that we're in a new year, and we know that this month is kind of like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, or I feel a little unstable. Now we're in this new completion phase, okay? So once again, we've got the spiritual awakening journey, the big overarching umbrella process we go through, but we have stages, okay? In those stages that I've actually done a video on and we brought the information through, we have transformation in each of those, okay? Multiple transformation phases. We're going through another one, okay? We're going through another one. And right now, we're that little caterpillar getting all mushy inside to turn into the beautiful butterfly. All right, we're going to take a look at the second card. All right, what do we have here? Lost love, surrender, healing, and release. Okay, what they're bringing now to me is lost love. This isn't romantic love. This is lost love for yourself. Okay, oh gosh, I have so many chills. Okay, so this is, this is about the love of yourself, finding more of that within you they just said to come to the completion, and start this next phase of our journey. So digging deeper, finding that true love in ourselves, finding the things when you think maybe you were done and you loved yourself as much as you possibly could, guess what? Love yourself some more. That's what's happening. We're loving ourselves some more. So what we're doing now is we're continuing to do the healing. I know a lot of people right now, as an example, oh, okay, I have chills. A lot of people right now who, in fact, I just had a conversation yesterday of, well, I thought I was all done with that, and I thought I was ready to just move on into, in this case, finding my divine partner. And what was happening with this individual is these old things were coming up to revisit. And it was basically showing them that it was more about them. It wasn't about finding it wasn't about finding that new partner. It wasn't about that person from the past. It was about what was still left to heal and what was kind of missing or to be found again within themselves, within their own heart. So in order to continue to move forward in our transformation, our wholeness, the creation that we're going to see in 2022, each in our own way, we're continuing to do the healing work and finding the lost love who is ourselves. All right, so we have to keep doing this. This will keep continuing. It's still coming up. We're never really done with that. I'm here to tell you, we're never really done with that. That continues. Things continue to bubble up. Things from the past keep coming up. Eventually, those will drift away, and then what we'll have new journeys, all right? But again, we keep ascending into higher vibration, into greater fullness, into the journey we're meant to have. So we're going to keep doing this year in order to transform and to be able to move into creation like we talked about in December. So now we have Ocean of Eternal Love. This says healing, creativity, and fertility. Okay, what they're showing me now is the ocean in and of itself is that place where all of the rest of this is happening. Okay, the ocean of love, the full ocean of love from the universe, from source, from the collective consciousness that's really there underlying all the human stuff. It allows, the ocean of eternal love allows all of this transformation to happen, all of this to occur, the creation to occur. So what we're doing here is through that healing, through that continued ability to have a fertile place, fertility, that ocean of fertility, kind of like soil. So now I'm getting a visual of soil where we're planting that seed and then we grow out of it. We transform out of it. We create out of it. So it's love. It's endless, eternal love that's at the foundation, the core of what we're going to be doing moving forward, which is transforming and creating out of this. So what we're doing right now, this lines up directly with January. We're swimming in love of our own deep self. And what I've started to notice too with people and myself is I'm starting to feel more unconditional love. There's blips on the screen for me of just heart-opening spaces. And I've been talking to others where they're starting to feel this as well. Because guess what? You start feeling more of that when you also are feeling more of it for yourself. And as you swim in that ocean of divine love for yourself, guess what? You transform not only yourself, but then you start creating out of that. You continue to heal. And then what we do, we come into our fullness and then we create out for the collective. Because remember, it's first and foremost, we are creating from within what we want to see our world to be, and then we manifest that on the outside. And as we each individually do this for our journey, we impact the whole of the collective of humankind, of the full on oneness. So, as a reminder, this is really interesting because this is the first time I've done this. What we've done here is we're swimming in the ocean of eternal love to be able to keep doing our healing, to be able to release, to find ourselves, to continue to find ourselves and that unconditional love for others. But we're doing it through the ocean of eternal love. And then we are creating out of that, being in that ocean of love, creating out of that, transforming out of that, and becoming the wholeness of who we know we are. So this, again, like I say, you can't make this stuff up because, frankly, for January, this is where we are. We're in that cocoon phase again, a phase within a phase within a phase within the wholeness of the spiritual awakening process and ascension, and we are just kind of gelling. So surrender, keep doing the healing work, love yourself some more, and then love yourself some more, and then love yourself some more, and just let yourself sink back in this January of 2022 to help you get ready for the year to come. So I hope you've enjoyed this today. This is just something new, and I hope it assists you in your journey forward. Again, I'll remind you of my services, purplerainhealing.com, where you can get any kind of channeling from me that you want through channeled messages, through a document, through a soul journey, where what we do is we look at the entirety, past, present, future of your soul journey, past lives, off-planet lives, future potentials. That's your soul journey channeling that we do, Celeste and myself. I also offer distance energy healing, and I do one-on-one mentoring with you on a regular basis where we work together on your awakening journey to continue to launch you forward, whether it's just working on things you want to do day to day, or if you're building a business and you want to come from a spiritual place and be able to also receive information to assist you on that creation of that divine business. So with that today, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.